Hello, my name is Dr. Marianne Teitelbaum. I'm both a chiropractor and an Ayurvedic practitioner located in southern New Jersey, 15 minutes outside of Philadelphia. I've been in practice over 35 years, and during the early years of my practice I was fortunate enough to sit with Vaidya Rama Kant Mishra, who was an Ayurvedic practitioner, one of India's greatest, sent to America to make herbal formulations for MAPI, which is America's first and foremost Ayurvedic herbal company, Maharishi Ayurvedic Products International. During the time he sat with me, we treated almost every conceivable problem known to mankind, any health disease you could think of. As a result, he made over 500 herbal formulations for me to use, and I still use them today. But more importantly, he taught me how to treat these specific diseases at a very deep level. So I hope to impart that information to you guys as I make these videos. I feel that in America, when people become sick, they go to doctors, and doctors offer to them pharmaceuticals which are only suppressing the symptoms of their disease, and it's not getting to the root cause of the problem. So for example, if you have diabetes, they're just lowering the blood sugar synthetically with the medicine, but not getting to the underlying cause, which usually resides in the liver. Doctors aren't trained to prevent disease, but how to react to it and suppress the symptoms of the disease, and the pharmaceuticals are riddled with side effects and toxicity, which leads many people to seek out alternative care. The problem there is we're a pretty new country. America is only 250 years old, and we haven't had a chance to discover all of our herbs yet. So as a result, a lot of the alternative practitioners here are using synthetic nutraceuticals, which are cousins to the pharmaceuticals, and they too are riddled with side effects and toxicity. Now in Ayurveda, we're using truly natural medicine. So natural means it grew in nature. As these herbs, spices, and food, which we use in healing, were growing outside, that vibration of the sun and the moon were hitting it as it grew outside. And as we take those into our bodies, that vibration, which we call prana, by the way, in Ayurveda, the Chinese call it qi, that vibration of prana gets imparted into our cells, and it has a very intelligent effect, where the herbs can create lots of healing in the body, because the cells now are intelligently communicating with each other with that vibration of nature there. Taking nutraceuticals like vitamin B complex and all those synthetic vitamins and pharmaceuticals have an unintelligent or a dumb effect, which means that they will have some effect, but there will be some toxicity and side effects as well. Ayurveda is also very good because it can detect the very early stages of a disease process. As we go through life, we go through 6 stages of this process as we work our way towards a disease we could name. In the first 2 stages, something could be out of balance, but there won't be any symptoms just yet. By the 3rd and 4th stage, you can develop symptoms, but in these 2 stages, there's no disease you could name, and it's not until the 5th and 6th stage that you can name it. So the goal of medicine should be to see where you are along that spectrum and reverse it so you don't make your way to the 5th and 6th stage of disease. It's much easier to reverse imbalances than once you've arrived at the pathological state. However, with modern medicine, it's worked backwards. Doctors are trained to diagnose and treat disease, so the emphasis is there, not so much on the prevention of the disease. So in my upcoming videos that I'll be making for you guys, hopefully one every week or so, I'd like to bridge the gap between the Sanskrit and the English. These ancient textbooks were written in Sanskrit, but when you teach them to the students, something is usually lost in the translation, and people walk away not fully understanding what they were trying to say and somewhat confused. I hope to make it easy to understand and very practical so that you can apply it to your health very quickly. I also feel that not enough attention is paid to specific diseases. While we have wonderful textbooks on Ayurveda here and blogs and articles written, there's not enough where you can read about a specific disease that you might be interested in. I hope to bridge that gap as well, and I'll show you how to manage all those diseases that I treat every day in my practice. And I want to teach you guys how to think outside the box. That means if you have a symptom in your body the underlying cause of that symptom is always far removed from where the symptom is. So you want to break that habit of always going to that symptom, otherwise you'll be treating and chasing symptoms around the body for the rest of your life. For example, if you have eczema, eczema isn't a skin condition per se. And if you think that I'll just put cortisone cream on my skin, it'll go away and I'll be all right, that's not the best way to look at it. The underlying cause of the eczema lies deeply in the gut, the liver, the bone marrow, the blood, and it's these toxins coming from those deep tissues out onto the skin that are creating the eczema. So they need to be addressed, otherwise the eczema will never go away. I want to teach you how to navigate your way through both mainstream medicine and Ayurveda. At this point in time, mainstream medicine is pretty much good for a crisis, so we can't stop seeing doctors in case we have a crisis. But if we learn these basic principles of Ayurveda, of diet, daily routine, and detoxification, we can prevent the crisis from coming. So I'm so excited to share my teacher's knowledge with you guys since his untimely passing in April of 2017, so that his legacy can continue on helping those suffering with acute and chronic diseases. I hope you enjoy the upcoming videos. Thank you.